Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. Um, just finished making a vid and I decided to continue and make another one. Don't have a Diamond Dice DT project per se, but excuse me, so sorry guys, but I do want to share um, some ideas for some projects for Diamond Dice using their new Halloween dies that they were just released a few days ago. Guys, we just got these a few days ago. I'm so stinking happy. Um, we have our spooky tree die. We have the bat set. We have our tombstone set. We have the little witch's boot set, the candy set. And we also have a mini album that's a candy corn mini album. And I did forget to share that with you in my last video. I am so sorry. I'm trying to see where my... Oh, here it is. And this is what that looks like. And it's a pretty big die, guys. It's certainly big enough for a mini album, as you can see here. I was also thinking this would look great on a layout, and you can just put the children's photos here. Um, big, big, big die. And I did forget to share that with you in my last video. So the Halloween dies are on sale right now at Diamond Dies, and they will be until October 5th. But I started playing and cutting out the new Halloween dies right away. You know me, guys. I get a die in my hand, I want to play with it right away. And I did. And then I got out once I cut out all my dies and I cut them out all in black cardstock. I just wanted to play and have fun and be silly. And these were just made not even an hour ago. I just took out some stamps, threw a whole bunch of die cuts in front of me, and decided to create some Halloween journal cards. And I know there's a lot of Project Life ladies out there who are doing Project Life now. Um, Let me share with you the paper pad too, because I was so lucky when I went to the doctor's with my husband the other day. I realized I was not in good shape with Halloween paper because turned out that I hadn't I hadn't bought Halloween paper in many years now, and I thought for some reason I had a big stash of Halloween paper. I was wrong. I had two little 6x6 pads, and that was it. No 12x12s or anything else. Um, and guys, they already have all the Halloween stuff at Michael's, Joann's, and Hobby Lobby for 40% off, which I think is crazy because October didn't even start yet. They have all the Christmas stuff out. And I was lucky enough to purchase this. This was 40% off. Um, it's an 8.5 by 11 paper pad, and I thought it had the cutest papers in it. And this is by the Paper Studio. So I picked that up, and I had to be a good girl, so I only picked up the one pad. And I decided, you know what? I just want to play with the dice and play with some stamps and be silly. I didn't get very elaborate with any of these. I just wanted to showcase the dies and see what they looked like. All I used was my dies, some stamps, and some journal cards. That was it. So this is the first one I made. And as you can see, I used the little tombstones, which I am loving. I don't know if you're going to pick that up, but around the edges of the tombstone, I used one of my Faber Pastels colored pencils. This came in one of those Faber-Castell kits that they came with a pencil, a marker, a gelato, and I think a Pritt pen or something like that. And this is what came with it, and it's in silver. And I was able to just outline the tombstone in silver to give it some shading. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. And these are journal cards. So they'll fit right into those little journal pockets of the Project Life stuff that you guys are all doing right now. And here are the little bat dies, the new ones from Diamond Dies, as well as the two tombstones. And then over here it says October 31st. So I thought this would make a cute little journal card, super sweet, quick, fast, and easy. Then I took the Spooky Tree die, which is also new, part of our Halloween dies that were just released. And I thought it looked great on this purple background. I have a little moon and star sticker here and here. Over here, I just stamped out, have a haunted Halloween. And then these little two pumpkins came from the paper collection. I just fussy cut them and glued them down. And I just love this paper. I think it's so cute. See, they have a whole bunch of little pumpkins. I just took a few of them out. And I just glued that there. And then I have the teeny tiny little bat from the new bat die set also. And I just stamped that out on orange cardstock. Here I created another little journal card, and this says Trick or Treat. Now this stamp set is a recollection stamp set. I just fussy cut it. And then these are the two witches' boots. And like I said, I could have gotten very elaborate with this. I could have paper pieced it, put some buckles on it, put a little design on it, stamped on it, embossed on it, made stripes on the stockings. I didn't really want to. I was just, like I said, I was just playing, and I just wanted to share real quick a few little ideas that I came up with, and I wanted you guys to see what they would look like on journal cards. I did put a few perfect pearls to act and look like little buttons on these witchy boots, but for the most part, just keeping it simple, just trying to create something really quick to share with you guys for today. I know many of you might be on the fence. Do I want that die? Don't I want it? Do I want it? Don't I want it? Just want to share some of these adorable little things that can be made. And I have yet to make journal cards, those Project Life style ones. I tried before, failed very badly, and I figured I'd give it a go again. And I think this came out super cute. I would love this on a Halloween Project Life thingy. And then here I got super, super silly. I did. Even my daughter said, "What the heck is that?" I created a little monster, and I used some googly eyes. This is the candy corn from the candy set. Now, the candy set, as you can see here, comes with two sizes of candy corn, and they're pretty large. They're nice size. So I used the smaller one of the two. As you can see here, I put some googly eyes on him. And then this here is the grass die from Diamond Dies. And this is what it looks like. See the grass die? The border grass die set. You guys remember it? What I did was I just cut off two little pieces and I glued them down, and I wanted them to look like teeth. I might go back and put some red on the teeth to make it look like blood, but I didn't want to make it too spooky because, you know, then you might scare the kids. And then I fussy cut also from that paper line, Boo, Eek, and Happy Halloween. And that was just a one of the papers here that had tons of texts all over it. And that's this paper right here. So I just fussy cut some words. I did the smaller of the two witch boots because we do have two sizes. For this card, I used the large witchy boots. And then for this card, I used the smaller witchy boots. Here, I did get a little bit fancier, and I did paper piece them. Basically what I did is I cut it out on black cardstock first. Then I went back, cut the boots out again with this pattern paper. I chopped off the boot, glued the boot down onto the pattern paper so that it can look like the little monster has some stockings on. Some Halloween stockings on. I again outlined it with my silver pen there just to give it a little shadowing. Made this look like a little buckle here and added some bling. And then over here, I added a little spider, a little sticker. And see, the monster scared her because she's looking over there with that scared face. Boo. So I thought that would be cute. And this, guys, like I said, I was just being silly. I just wanted to share with you different things that you can do with dies. Although this is a candy corn, you don't really have to use it as a candy corn. I could have even went in there and gave it some hair, or maybe even gave him some bangs or her. Made it really look creepy. Like I said, I just did this super fast off the top of my head. Just wanted to see if I inspire and share some ideas with you guys. And that's what that one looks like. And like I said, these are all, I think they're 4x3. Yep, 4x3 journal cards. For I have yet to do anything for my Project Life people who are watching, and I thought this would be a great idea. Now, these are landscape style, and these are portrait style, because I know those pockets that you guys use, they come and they're in lots of different ways. Here, I used my candy die set, and I just try to do a candy corn here. I used some of those for these candies. I used my neon uh, Hero Arts ink pads that Miss Becky gave me. Thank you so much, Becky. And these are them. And that's what I used for my candy corn. Now, you're not picking up the color so great here, but there is a variation of yellow, light orange, and that neon, dark orange. I stamped on every one of the little pieces of candy Trick or Treat. That's this little teeny tiny stamp that I have here. I think I found this in the dollar store years ago. And excuse you, watch your mouth, young lady. And then I have this stamp here that says Halloween. Oh, they get so caught up in their video games. Potty mouth. And then I, again, colored in the candies using my neon, Hero Arts neon ink pads. And I thought that came out really cute. Not too scary. I know that some of us out there do not celebrate Halloween, but wouldn't this die look great maybe for some Christmas layouts, for those of us who are candy makers, or a birthday card, or you're so sweet card? I mean, you can use these for anything. It doesn't have to be Halloween, especially these candy dies. I just love that idea. Um, as I've seen one of the other DT girls mention, I think it was Karen, you could even take the mason jar die that we have and put these inside to look like a jar full of candy. Um, the same thing with the acorn dies. There's just a million things you can do with this one. This one to me looks like a Hershey's Kiss. So, and as you can see, I already made a monster out of it. So, and then this one, this is the last one I made. I tried to create a scene, which was not easy to do on this card. I kind of goofed it up a little bit, but like I said, I was working super fast. Just wanted to come here and share some stuff with you guys. Basically, what I did with this one is I just stamped out this little spooky house that I have. This is one of those little Studio G little 99 cents dollar stamps that I had in my stash. Stamped that out, used my Tim Holtz Distress markers, and I just colored in the windows and the moon and the scatter straw and mustard seed. And I stamped this spooky tree, which was a tiny little stamp that came with this set. Then I took my black Sharpie pen and then I just drew a path. And to me, I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of the Bates Motel. I always look at this little house and it looks like the Bates Motel to me. So I drew a path going all the way down. And I wanted it to look like there was some tombstones way in front of the house. So you had to pass the tombstone, the graveyard, before getting to the spooky house. So I have the diamondized tombstones here. Again, I kind of offset them. For this die, as opposed to the other one, I did not use the RIP one like I did on this one. I used both the solids because it does come with one that cuts out the words RIP, and then I put a little piece of orange cardstock behind that, and then you have the solid one. I chose to use the two solids for this one, and then I took this little guy here. I fussy cut him from the paper collection as well. I'm telling you, I love this paper stack. I'm getting so much. That's that little spooky guy right there. He's so cute, that ghost with his little bow tie. I fussy cut him, and then I put him kind of hiding behind the tombstones that he's going to come out and scare you. Boo! Like, you know, jump out on you. And then on the top, I just stamped Fright Night. And again, knowing that most of these journal cards, most of us, when we do have these Project Life layouts. Little girl, I am going to wash your mouth with soap if you don't stop. Especially while I'm making a video. Come on. No, you're not. If you're giggling. So sorry about that, guys. My daughter's home today. She doesn't sound very sick, does she? She actually had an allergic reaction and had hives all over her body, which is why I kept her home. And they make me keep her home. I can't even send her to school like that. So we have a little pathway here that I made, and the little tombstones with the little ghosts and the little owl. So guys, those are just some really quick ideas that I wanted to share with you. Like I said, I've never made journal cards like this before. Definitely not Halloween ones, but I made all of this in less than an hour. Now, I will say that when I received my new dies, I did sit down the same night, and I just sat down and I cut. And as you can see, I cut them all out of black cardstock, with the exception of this one. This is the only one I cut today, and I decided to go white and color them in only because I wanted to show off some pretty little candy colors. But everything else I cut out the same night that I have received them. And that's what I do, guys. As a matter of fact, let me share that with you as well. Where did my bag go? Whenever I get, or whenever a holiday is coming around and I get a set of dies, instead of sitting down and chopping away, what I did was the same night that I got them, I just sat down and started cutting out a whole bunch of shapes. Then what I do is I just sit down with my bag of die cuts. I have some journal cards, and I just start putting them together. And believe me, it took me no time at all. No time at all. I see I have one that I'm still working on that I'm going to continue to make. And I thought I'd share some of these journal cards with some friends. I have not started doing layouts Project Lifestyle just yet. However, I'm getting closer and closer to trying it out. I just haven't had the time or the money to invest on another, yet another little thing of mine with my crafting friends in my crafting world. So that's just some ideas and tips for you guys. I hope this I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that this has given you some ideas. And like I said, you can go on over to Diamond Dies right now. They are having all their dies on sale, 10% off all the dies, including the new ones that were just released days ago, which is this one right here. Excuse me, guys. As well as this candy corn mini album die. And remember that if you use my coupon code Thanks Laura, you'll get an additional 10% off, which is 20% off your total order. And also, guys, remember that all orders over $35 you ship for free, and it doesn't matter where you are. Canada, Yugoslavia, Finland, Switzerland, France, Germany, Australia, Melbourne. Doesn't matter. You will get free shipping. All you have to do is spend $35 or more. Thank you all for watching, and I am sorry for my daughter in the background. All the noise that she made. I hope you didn't hear too much. And I hope to talk to you all very soon. Gonna go work on some projects now. Bye.